Hey there, Aquarius. How we doing? Welcome to your October 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get started. Call upon the Iao, the Tao-San Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of this secret wisdom to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Alright. Aquarius. Hope you're all having a good end to your summer. Good Virgo season. Good September. And are excited for Libra season. Starts tomorrow. Same day as fall. Yeah, well. No, fall is the day after tomorrow. At any rate, Aquarius, Aquarian Nation, if you would like to book a personal reading, a healing session, anything like that, all the information to do so should be in the description box below. This will be a Tree of Life spread. We'll be using some Kabbalah, and we'll be using Thoth Tarot to see what the universe has in store for you for the month of October 2024. Spirit, should Aquarian Nation look out for? Should they be made aware of? How can we best help them out in October 2024, please, and thank you kindly. All right, Aquarian Nation, I will cut the deck after this shuffle, and then I will draw the cards, and then we will get into the tree. Deck is cut. Got abundance at the bottom, and there we go. Okay, pure awareness, the all. You have Knight of Discs, gain. In wisdom, you have lightning, Knight of Wands. In understanding, Binah, you have strength, Knight of Wands, 2 nines. All right, in the world of creation, love, you have the 3 of Wands. Very nice. In power, Mars. You have victory. Nice. In truth, beauty, Tippereth. You have the 8 of Discs, Lord of Prudence. In Nektak, you have the 7 of Discs, Lord of Failure. It's never fun to say. In Splendor, you have the root of the power of fire, the Ace of Wands. In your foundation, you have the Fool, Aleph. And in your manifestation, your embodiments, you have the Hierophant, Taurian energy. Alrighty, Rooney. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Aquarian Nation. Cheers. This is a tree, all right. This is a very interesting looking tree. Okay, let's get into it. And start at the tippy top. 9 of Discs, Lord of Material Gain. In your pure awareness. This is a card that speaks of being self-sufficient. It's 9, it's the culmination of having material stuff, material gain. It's disciplined, it's having safety, security, independence, not really needing anyone else. Taming nature, that's the big one with this card, taming nature, instead of it taming you. Now, this being in your pure awareness, I'd say, Aquarian Nation, you are either experiencing a period of accumulating some kind of wealth, perhaps. You've just completed a major project, you just finished a movie, watching a tarot card reading. But yeah, something like that I'm getting. Perhaps you've received an inheritance from a dead grandfather, God forbid. But this card does also speak of that. Or perhaps you've done something really, really big, really huge for the world, as Aquarians are known to do, and it is paying off. Not just materially, but also, mainly, mostly, I feel it's materially. Materially? That's probably not a word. In a material sense, it's paying off. And it is in your pure awareness, your pure consciousness. It's the heart of the matter. And that's not to say it's all that you're thinking about, it's all that you're aware of. You're probably not even aware that you are aware of it, which is why I'm here and why you're here. All right. So from that pure awareness, the all, that breaks out into hot expansive force, known as wisdom. We have the Knight of Wands, fire, fire, lightning. This is a card of self-confidence, of initiation, of breaking down barriers. It's a knight, and it's in a good place for a knight. Wisdom. I've been taught that the knights are placed in wisdom, but I like to put them in power. But you know, traditionally, classically, they are supposed to be in wisdom, so that might be good news for you if you subscribe to that kind of thing. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It is all good. You have a Knight of Wands in your power, in your wisdom. Excuse me. And what is wisdom? No idea. That's why we're here. High expansive force in the world of emanation, and this is the world where we just get desires, ideas, and hunches kind of for things. So the Knight of Wands, he just takes off, and he doesn't have a backup plan. He has no idea what he's doing, but he knows he's got to do something. There's no stopping him. Or her. Impetuous, initiating. What are you up to, Aquarius? Why would gain make you want to take quick action and get something over with? You are unpredictable, very creative. What I see here is you just getting an inkling or just a small bit of awareness of this gain, and perhaps has led you to feel a little bit of comfort. And from that comfort comes a feeling that no, I don't want that comfort. I want to keep moving. I want to keep creating. I want to keep doing. Wands are anything done. And you have an Ace of Wands down here in your splendor, and that's what he's got right there, the Ace of Wands. You want to take that wand and you want to create something brand new. Not for the money, just for the pure act of creation. I feel. And for you, that's probably the wise thing to do, given your nature and your quest for truth. All right. That hot expansive force turns into cool consolidated form. It's known as understanding. Ruled by Saturn, which is your rulership, so this has a little extra sway in your tree. Knight of Wands, Lord of Strength. This is being flexible, being ready to go on long journeys, being inspired by the subconscious, which I definitely feel like you are. All nines are in the subconscious. Well, they're in Yesod, which is the subconscious. And this is, as I said, being inspired by the subconscious to do a thing, right? To do a thing. Pure act of creation. The observer, and this is what is being observed, right? I got a lot of get up and go energy about me. I want to go somewhere with it. I want to go somewhere with it. I want to take it somewhere. Take it somewhere very far. This encourages you to act with bravery and to trust your instincts, right? I have a feeling, Aquarian Nation, that's not really a hard thing for you to do. Now, this is under Saturn, and Saturn is one of the disciplinary planets, right? It's a limiter, it's about endings, and sadness, and all this stuff. So this could also be a card that is saying you might need the strength to see something to an end. Like putting down a dog, I feel, but not necessarily. That'd just be really weird advice to give somebody. Go kill your dog. No, but it's never just what it means or what it looks like. And yeah, I don't know. But you do. And once you understand what's not easy and what you feel like you need to do, again, on a level up here that you're not really aware of yet, once you understand this, you'll know what it is. This is also mastery, defense, being ready for something, anticipating something, and getting ready to do it. It does warn against letting oneself be carried away by delusions of grandeur. That could be a problem for you. Or not. It's very interesting. All right, that was the world of emanation. Now we enter the world of creation, where all those desires to do a thing, we start working with them, right? We start turning them into something. Excuse me. In the world of love, or generosity, or whatever you want to call it, you have the Three of Wands, the Lord of Virtue. This is a card of the distance and difference between you and the things you want to do. What does that mean? It means a realization of hope. Oh, there it is. There's my thing. I can do it. It's a little far away. I have to wait a little bit, but it's there. It's there. I just need to be a little patient. I need to just be a little strong, right? But it's there. It's there. A path revealed. Ego, trust, distance, inspiration. Life is wide open and waiting. Encourages you to confidently look into your future and tackle goals. I like this card very much, and I like this card for you very much in love and hot expansive force in the world of creation. It's saying that you can see what it is you want to do, what you want to create next. It's going to take some time, it's going to take some patience, it's going to take some faith, right? This is under the rule of Jupiter, right? Jupiter is the generator of faith. And it's telling you, you want to do something? Great. This is it. You can see it. It's a little far away, but you're going to start setting stuff up for it, right? You're gonna get stuff in line. Get your ducks in a row, as they say. This is an established plan. It's development over time. It's success with patience. All right? So whatever it is you want to do, that's great. But be patient. The more patient you can be, the more time you can go without actually going to do it, the better off you'll be. And whatever it is you want to create, better off it will be too. And whatever it is you want to create, I have no idea. It could be a building, it could be a bank robbery, it could be a child, it doesn't matter. It's just a thing. You know what it is, or you will know in October. And that's what we're talking about here. Okay. Now your Mars, excuse me, cool consolidated form in the world of creation is your power, ruled by Mars. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay. And there you have victory, 6 of Wands. This is a sweet card. This is, you had the 3 of Wands with the virtue, and then you had the 4 with the completion, and then 5 and uncomfortableness, and then 6. You did it. You won. You're victorious. Yes. It's awesome. It's rewards for achieved efforts. It's good news. It's success. It's authority. It's rapport. It's developing optimism in life, Aquarian Nation. And it encourages you to trust that all will go for the best. Well, all will go well. Now Mars is what gives us our will to survive. It's also how we express ourselves. If you're an athlete, you probably have a strong Mars in your chart. What I'm getting at here is I see this as being, I don't want to say a past victory, but you have a victory in you that is allowing you to take the time to be patient and see something through. Also could be a challenge for you, especially if you are wanting to get moving on something very fast. Your power, your Mars is telling you to, for the moment, relax, stop, smell the roses, look at the sights. Mars is associated with sight and taking your victory. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is from the past, and that's never really happened with the tree before, but I've been experimenting with it. But maybe it's not. Maybe you will experience a victory in October. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you've already experienced it. It's very curious. Okay. We'll get back to it if we need to. Let's carry on. In truth, beauty, you have the 8 of Discs, Lord of Prudence. Now this is allowing something to grow without interference. This is applying intelligence to nature. Right? This is planting something and just letting it grow. It's repetition and it's hard work. It could also be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. But that's kind of the essence of the card, is just putting in the hours day by day, little by little, and allowing something to grow, allowing something to change. Yeah. It could be you that's changing. It could be whatever this plan is here that you are working on, right? Your love, your truth, your subjective experience, personal localized consciousness. I personally see this as you growing as a person. Don't ask me why. I mean, it is under the place of truth. It's your truth. It's where your ego is. It's the sun. And it's the sun in Virgo. And Virgo, the hermit, encourages things to grow, encourages to take yourself seriously and to let things mature. And I see big maturation here for you. Whatever that means to you. All right, now let's enter the world of formation. I always pour more tea when we get to the world of formation, but I will say that in your hot expansive force in the world of formation, and by the way, the world of formation is where the desires that we start to, after we start creating with them and mess with them, this is where they start to take form, right? Emanation, we want a cake. Creation, we go to the store, we get the cake and put it in the oven, and this is where it starts to, whatever the cake does, bake, I guess, but not fully. Failure. Seven of discs. 7 and a 7. Coincidence or not, doesn't really matter. This is a card that says, this is your victory, by the way. Your victory is failure. Sucks, right? I know. Okay. You want to put your effort somewhere else. Whatever it is you're trying to change here is not working out. You've planted this thing and it's not growing. It's not growing. It's not taking the form you want it to take, for better or worse. You want to redirect your efforts. It might be emotional, seeing that it's in Nektak, which is victory, which is kind of where emotions are. It's also under Venus, which is relationships, values, balance, also what governs taste. But yeah, something here is not working out. Something here you wanted to change. This is not. I'll say it might be changing, but it might not feel like it's worth it. Right? You might be doing all this stuff, and then it's just this little tiny thing grows, and it's like, that's it. At least in the other deck, that's kind of what the card expresses, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But here there's just dead vegetation, which says that you might have made the wrong choice. You might have gotten a bad return on some investment here. But that's okay, because we bring awareness to it, and once we can bring awareness to a failure, we can know, okay, that's it, if that didn't work out, put it away, push it to the side, and we start again with something fresh. Don't get more fresh than this. Through the power of fire, the Ace of Wands, in your world of splendor. Cool, consolidating form. Ace of Wands, this creates all the other small cards in the tarot. It warns against hot-headedness and arrogance, but it's all about creation and origins, principle, beginnings. See, there's a little tree of life in there on the card. Yeah. So I see here, I see a little pattern in your world of formation. Okay, this didn't work out. Great. Now I can start off brand new, create whatever I want. Now it can be a daunting task if you actually ask yourself, if you could have anything you want, if you could create anything you want, what would it be? You answer that question, right? And then you think, okay, what's stopping me? Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's not. And then you ask yourself things like, is there any anxiety about having it, about not having it? What's the worst part about that? And you can go on and on and on. What's the worst part about that? What's the worst part about that? And the more you go into it, the clearer the picture becomes. At least that's an exercise my teacher has taught us. I feel like that's a big part of this tree here is, what is it you want, Aquarius? What is it you really want to do? You are going to create something here, and you are changing. And I don't see you really being upset about it. I see you taking the bad and making it good. Which brings us to the next, Sephiroth, the foundation, which is all this is all built on this guy right here, the Fool. All right. The Fool is impulse, action, positive breakup of any fixed structure. New or refreshing encounters, insanity, original potential. All right, 0. Fool is pure. He's going from pure consciousness into wisdom. He is pure consciousness in search of experience. There's a lot of symbolism here. I won't get into all of it or any of it really, because it's a lot, and I don't really find it necessary. This is your moon. This is what makes you feel, what makes you you, particularly you, Aquarian Nation. You are going on an adventure. You're taking a risk, a leap of faith, if you will. And this guy have a lot in common. A lot in common. Both, again, are impulse, are an impact, they're a thought, they're an idea, and they just happen. You may be experiencing some spark of creativity. All right? Splendor, foundation. Had, Yasad, reason and logic, and emotions. Not like Nektok exactly, but more kind of subtle. Yeah, there's creation all over this tree. It's riddled with creation. Okay. Creation and patience. Those are the two big things I see here. All right. Now, we enter the world of manifestation and embodiment. The cake is ready. Let's see what we got. Hierophants, Taurian energy. The wisdom going into the subjective experience. The wisdom moving into love. This is a doctrine, a path to follow. It's listening to the inner voice inside, which is what many people call God, or spirit. Yeah, and it's developing a relationship with that. It's expanding your consciousness. It's learning how to not be upset at that dog that's barking at me all the time. It's spiritual law. It's mostly a teacher. Now this could be you becoming a teacher. I see it more as you becoming a teacher to yourself. Okay, there's something I want to do, but I need to be patient, and I can be. Okay, that didn't work out. I'm going to try something else. Oh, I have a new idea. Let me try that. Right? Your consciousness is growing, and you are growing as a person. And it's happening in a spontaneous manner. You're becoming a role model for others, Aquarian Nation. Yeah. This is also any kind of link to something greater than the ego, a link to, a higher something. The tarot itself is a Hierophant. So, yeah, I see you becoming a role model and also a teacher for yourself in the month of October 2024. And again, I see just creation, destruction, and patience here all over the place. We're almost out of time, so we'll go through the tree once more. In your pure consciousness, you have Lord of Material Gain. You're sitting pretty, feeling good, feeling very nice and safe and disciplined. For some reason, that leads to Knight of Wands. In your wisdom, you want to get out and get moving and create something new immediately. In your understanding, the Knight of Wands, Lord of Strength, you're going to come to see or understand that this is going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of effort and strength. And you are being inspired by your subconscious to do whatever it is this night wants to do, whatever it is you want to do. In your world of creation, in your world of love, you have the Three of Wands, Lord of Virtue. You can see what it is you want. Once you start moving things around and creating, you see there's a little bit of a distance and difference between where you are and where it is. And you're okay with that. It's the fact that you can see it starts to get you excited and expansive. You have this victory in your power. Again, this throws me off for some reason. But perhaps just knowing that it's out there in itself causes you to start to do some things that feel victorious and start to set up your success or your victory. All right, in between those, slight expansion into Prudence, right? Doing the small things day in and day out. Hard work, repetition, allowing something to grow over time. It's a beautiful thing, and it's what you're becoming. In your victory, you have failure. How is failure a victory? The world's funny like that sometimes, right? Maybe something has to die so that something else can be created. This Ace of Wands in your world of splendor. Take a look back and say, okay, that failure is gone, and now I have the room and space to create whatever it is I want. Now that is a big task. What do you really want? Well, in your foundation, you just want to be, you want to become, you want to take that leap into the unknown. See what's out there. What you manifest is a pope, is a hierophant, is a religious teacher, is someone who's very still and patient and can endure and can, has very stubborn strength. Can't put this guy down, and he's also a role model and inspiration to the whole world. Aquarian Nation, I like what I see here very much, and I hope you have enjoyed this as well. Like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future, and I will catch you next month. All right, take care. Much love. Bye-bye.